Hello, my friend. I just had a mentoring call with my client and we were talking about how to prevent burnout. And in this video, I would like to give the exact lessons I gave to my client on preventing burnout. Quick context about him: he's a student and right now he's focusing on his final exams and he wants to put in the work, energy, obviously, but he often faces like being exhausted, like being burned out, and then that's when he loses focus. He's not consistent, and of course, like the pressure is on because these are the final exams. So let me share some lessons that can help you to prevent burnout. You see, the first lesson is to understand where does it come from. Maybe you are a gym bro. Maybe you are a sales rep. Maybe you are a mentor like me, or a content creator, or maybe you are someone who just loves learning new lessons. And when you start learning Spanish, for example, or Japanese, you often see that after, like, let's say 30 minutes, you start to lose focus, but still you want to push through. Or in the gym, after you have completed the sixth exercise, you start to like lose the energy, you have brain fog. Or maybe it's not even in the gym, it's not even when you're practicing the new language. It could be after finishing school or finishing your work. You see, oftentimes it's not really the exercise itself, the studying itself is the main core of the burnout, but the times between like the necessary things and the action you want to complete. We all have our jobs, we all have our responsibilities, and after that we want to do something like that is our hobby or something that is actually like we want to build on. That's when we are going to experience like losing focus, losing energy, and that's when we can like really experience burning out. I'm working in Germany at a hotel job. I'm recording this video after my coaching call, but I had that coaching call after my shift. And I started to see that even though I gave him value, I was focusing on the call, I wasn't really like energetic because the shift like really like kept me like in this bubble of like focusing on the work, working there, like like working with the colleagues in the hotel. And it was a busy day, so it was especially tiring. But yes, the first thing is to understand where does it come from. It can be like especially in the evening for you, like you're a night owl and you're studying like at like 10 p.m., or you're training at like 9 p.m., 8 p.m. in the late evening. Or for you it can be like just after waking up, or it can be like the studying itself, the exercising itself, or the work itself. Now that we understand where does it come from and where does it actually like show up, we need to apply a very simple yet really effective thing. It's called breaks. Yes, it's not a groundbreaking thing. I know you have expected a much different thing, but no, it's really simple as it sounds. Breaks. Do you remember, just like we had in school, like we have history for 45 minutes, and then after history we have PE, but between the two classes we have a break, 10 or 15 minutes, but we have a break. And that was because for the students to like prepare for the next class, to just like hydrate themselves, to eat something, go to the toilet, whatever. And the system is not random. It was really like built up in this way, so the students can be like focusing more and more and more, instead of like burning out after the two classes. Like you don't go to school and you have the have like no breaks, and you have all the classes in just like one go, and that's about it. You have this break, these intentional breaks, and that's the thing that we want to apply in our day-to-day life as well. I don't like the school system. I hate school. I wanted to be a dropout, but I finished high school because I made a promise to my family. But I'm not a high schooler anymore. But still, there's one thing I like about school is how disciplined it can like make you. Like we had a system that was really specific and consistent, and it has rules. And we need to have a reliable system. We need consistency, and we need rules. Like if I just fuck around and I don't do anything important with my life, the consequences will be very, very negative. But because I hold myself to a strict rule, which is get the work done, then you can do whatever you want, Christoph. I'm consistent. I'm giving value. I like my life. I'm building my business. So everything is awesome. I'm jacked and all of these things. So yeah, the first thing is understand where does it come from. The second is apply breaks. So let me give you a specific example. Like let's say, just like I said in the beginning, you are a gym bro and you love training. Yes, it's not groundbreaking that you have some pauses between exercises, but there's an interesting thing I would like to mention with you. When I was really like focusing on the gym, right now I'm focusing more on my business, but still gym is a priority on my list. What I used to did is that okay, I have my exercises, like 4 exercises. Between them I have like 2 minutes of breaks, but after the fourth exercise, I used to have like a 15-minute long break or a 20-minute long break. I'm not doing anything like training related. I was just standing still. I was like going through my Spotify playlist, or I was just like drinking water or talking with the guys there. And that 15 or 20 minutes kept me going more and more and let me like push forward more and more. I had more energy for the cardio after the training session, and it really helped me to understand that it's not really about like how much time, and now we are leading to the third point. It's not really about how much time do you spend with the exercise or with the habit itself, but it's the quality that matters, you know. And that's the third thing. You need to understand that quality is better than quantity. Like I could have 100 clients from India or Pakistan, and each of them paying me $10 per month. Let's say it's a paid community. 100 paid members, all of them paying $10. If I'm not retarded, that's like $1,000 if I'm not retarded. Or I could be having a client from a first world country, for example, UK, and he's paying me $1,500. Now that one client outnumbered the 100 Indian clients. Now I'm not saying this thing because I have an offense with Indians, but if you're a mentor or you're a sales rep, you are in the cold DM and warm DM world, you can see that the Indians and the third world prospects are crazy hard to close them and to especially work with them. Usually most of them are asking for refunds. They are really like they really want to secure their money. But working with first world prospects is just in my I think it's just like more better and more easier. But just like to just give you like a studying example, it's better to consistently study each day for 45 minutes than to occasionally like study for 3 hours. That was my tactic in high school. I had shitty grades because, like I said, I wanted to be a dropout, but I studied occasionally. And I thought it would be great, like, oh, come on, bro, I will study for 3 hours on a Saturday evening, and that's about it. But it didn't lead me anywhere. But what helped me is that I started learning like consistently. I showed up every single day. Showing up every day is way better than doing something occasionally. Like it's like if you show up to the gym for 45 minutes after work, it's better than going to the gym once a week. If you spend 15 minutes with learning Japanese, it's way better than sitting down for 2 hours and learning Japanese. It's the action itself and the quality of the action that matters, not how much time do you spend with it. My favorite book is The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss, and one of his chapters is about it's not really about the time that you like put in, but like the priority of the task that really matters. And if you put a fuck ton of time into a task that is not really like meaningful, it won't become like meaningful overnight just because you spend a lot of time with or not. So instead of like focusing on the quantity, It's like, for example, instead of like sending out 100 cold DMs to strangers, I qualify the prospects. I text. I send out 40 DMs usually. But if I, let's say, I have a hard, long day, the barest minimum is 25. But if I'm like, I can keep up the volume, I send 40 DMs every single day. But still, all of these DMs are like qualified. So guys who are on self-improvement, they are a first world country, they are serious about improving themselves. It's better than just sending 100 or more than 100 DMs a day to guys who are not my DCA. That's about it. Really, that's about it. I don't want to give you some like fake lies and stuff that are not really real, or I'm just like reading a script ChatGPT made. Now I'm just dead as sitting here, giving the value that changed my life and changed my client's life. Understand where does it come from, apply breaks, and then focus on quality instead of quantity. These are the lessons that can help you to prevent burnout. These are the lessons that help me to prevent burnout. And yeah, that was a nice video. That was a freaking great video. If you have found value in this video and you want to support this channel, make sure you subscribe. Or if you want to work with me one-on-one, you can find my Instagram in the description. You can just send me a message and we can hop on a call if you want to see your situation, and maybe we could start working together if it will make sense. Yeah, that's about it. Take care.